Good evening, beautiful people at home. Welcome back to my channel again. My name is Cynthia. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how I arrive at this hip padding. Okay, it's going to be a tutorial on how to pad your hip. This one is detachable. What I mean is you can use this on your tights, your trousers, and your skirts, whichever wear how you want to use it. Is detachable. Once you come back, just keep it. Anytime you need it again, you can also put it. Okay, I'm actually making it for a client. Okay, and she'll be using it to wear different kind of clothes. That is how and anyhow what she wants. Okay, but you can also use it to to make a client's clothes. That is if they want it to be on the skirt or on the gown and all that. But this is detachable. Okay, all right. So if there's a first time of coming to my channel, you are very welcome. I promise you it's going to be an easy tutorial and a quick one. Okay, and so please hit the red button below so you always get notified whenever I upload my video. And also I want to say thank you very much to all my subscribers and to all of you that always come back to watch my video again and again and again. Thank you very much. Okay, and so let's hit the class immediately. All right, we'll be needing a foam. Okay, this is the foam I'm using. It all depends on your clients, depend on the one they want. Okay, so this is and half-inch words foam. Okay, you can decide to go for the 1 inch or 1.5, depending on the kind of pattern the person wants. Okay, I'll be going for this half-inch. Okay, as you can see, so I'll be going with this. I'll be using this, the half-inch foam. Okay, so now to get our measurements, we're going to get start from the waist, towards the hip of your client. Okay, from the waist towards to hip. So we know in making your skirt, from your waist to hip is usually 9 inches, and then from waist to knee I usually use 18 inches. Okay, so we are getting 18 inches now. Now we are making the inner one. What I mean by the inner part, I mean this side. Okay, we are making this area. All right, so now to make that area, you need to measure 5 inch. First of all, let's get our 18 inches. Okay, so we have our 18 inches at this place. 18 inches is where our part is going to stop, and then our hip measurement is at 9 inches. Remember, from your waist towards your hip, then to your knee. So let's rule the line. So you're going to rule our vertical lines. But I'm getting my, let's get so okay, let's rule all the lines. That's the new line, the hip line, and our waistline. Okay, so I'm going to measure 5 inches. 5 inches. Whether the 5 inch is constant or not, I usually use 5 inch. Okay, you can use 6 inches on that area. All right, this one is going to be sitting inside, as in the front area. This is the front area, so I'm going to draw the line straight. You can use 6 inches depending on who you're working with. Okay, so this is it, and this is the hip, the knee, and what here. So on the waist area, let me label it waist, hip, and your knee area. Remember, we are using 18. Now on the waist area, you're going to come down here with 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch. So you're going to slant it this way. Now if you look at your body on your waist side, it's not actually straight, it's somehow curved, slanted around that area. Okay, so you're going to slant it that way. So you're going to come around here. So on this area, I'm going to take also 1 inch. This 1 inch is going to serve as my slant line. Remember, if you're making your skirts, the hip, the waist is usually smaller, the hip bigger, somehow like this. Okay, let's get the curve so that you understand what I'm saying. Like giving you that pencil shape, okay? That figure 8 pencil shape. Then we connect this one to get our figure 8 shape. So just try to smoothen this area, okay? So you see it. So that's figure 8 shape. Now we've gotten that figure 8 shape. Around this area, around the nail area, we're going to just try and curve it in this way, okay? And so we are through with the front side, that is this area. So you can see how this area went in. Hope you can see how it went in, and you see how this side was somehow slanted, okay? And then this area, this figure 8 area, is this place. Hope you can see it, okay? So now we are through with this. We're cutting it out now, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, so now we are through with that area. So now we are doing the butt area. I mean the place where the butts will be sitting. That is, as you can see, this area is the one we are doing. We are through with this area. So let's do the butt area. Now to get this, we're first of all going to get the hip measurement of this person. The hip I'm working with is hip 40 divided by 4. I have 10 inches, okay? I have 10 inches. So now if you're going to use this for a gown, you should make sure that it is not touching your zipper allowance. Like I said, this is detachable. What I mean is is an everyday pad, something you can decide to wear, and then when you come back you remove it and keep it back, and then you reserve it for another outing, okay? That's what I'm making to. If you're making to insert on a skirt, you should also give an allowance for your zip allowance. You make sure it's not touching your zip. So 40 divided by 10 by 4 is equals to 10. So if you are using it, if you are inserting it on a skirt, you should just minus 1 inch, and it gives you 9 inches. But for this one, I am making it for a client who will always wear it every day. So because of that, I'll be using my 10 inches. But if you're inserting on a cloth, just minus 1 inch. So we are putting the 10 inch now. Now the 10 inch is going to go on the hip area, which is here. I hope you can see it very well. So this is the 10 inch for the hip area. Now from the nail area, I'm going to come down by come up by by 4.5 inches, which is around here. And then I'm going to come in by by 4.5 inches, so which is around here. So we have here. So now I want to start connecting my work. So now we are going to go this way. Like I said, you come up by 4.5 inches. Let's go again. You come up by 4.5 inches, and then from that 4.5 inch you also come in by 4.5 inch. So from there, these are 4.5 inches here. So we connect to meet here, and then we go into to this place. But it's not going to be this way. We'll just try and curve here a little. Okay, so just try and curve it a little. So now it's giving us this shape. You can see it's giving us this shape. You can see the shape on the butt area is giving us the shape. Okay, so now you don't want to insert this immediately on your waist. So what you have to do, just come down by half 0.75, which is here. So from here I'll just connect to meet the but okay, so you see it's very what easy, so we're going to cut it out. Okay, please, you might not really get it on the first time you try. Just watch the video again. I promise you, you are going to get it. So this is it. Okay, just try, do your own, make mistake, do again, you must what, get it. So this is it. So this is it. Okay, so we're going to cut it out. So okay, let's cut out our patterns, okay, with this. So as you can see, these are all the panels, okay, and please don't forget to label. Okay, I had to label this. Remember, we are having for the two what birds, the two hip side. Okay, so this I labeled it left and what left, so we put it what this way. Okay, so please don't forget that we are putting it what this way. Maybe let me zoom my camera so you see it very well. So this is it. So this two is for the left side, and this is for what, the right side. Please label so that you not make what mistake. Okay, this one will sit on the right hip, while this will sit on the what, on the left what hip. Now if you, now we are through with cutting out what the patterns with our what, with the foam. Okay, as you can see. Now what the next you're going to do, you're going to get your hairstay. Okay, you're going to use your hairstay now. Now what you're seeing here is hairstay. Okay, that's why it's looking white. You're going to get your hairstay and you're going to wrap all of them and what, and iron it very well with your what, your hairstay. Get your hairstay, wrap it and what, and iron. Okay, so once you are through with ironing, now if you notice, if you're wearing your hip pad, you don't want here to look this way, you want it to look what, flattened this way, Abby. Yes, you want it to look flattened this way. So what I did, first of all, finish ironing your hairstay on it, and then you go to your machine. You go to your machine and you run it what, this way, two or what, or three times. Just get your machine, run it this way, two or what, or three times. Okay, or even four times, depending on what the kind of foam you are using. By the time you are running it, it will help what, to flatten what, this area. Okay, because you don't want your client wearing it and it is looking very bogus like this one. You can see it's looking very bogus. Okay, so what you do is get your machine, you run it through three or four times, and what, it gets what, flattened on its what, on its own. So when you are through, you what, when you're through with ironing and then flatten all the areas, you just what, join. Okay, you join this way, you join this way, and this way, and so you are through with your what, your padding. And as you can see, it's ready to what, to wear. You can see it's ready what, to wear. Okay, it's ready to wear. Okay, so this is it. Okay, it's ready, the pad is what, ready to what, to wear. So if you find this tutorial very helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and what, also what, subscribe. I remain Cynthia. I'll see you again in my next tutorial. Bye.